Women do it all the time, ruining good men and then complaining about where they've all went. Why does this make me nervous to look in the comment section of Nigahiga's Nice Guys music video? Hello everybody and welcome back to another video for the day. We're going back into r/Nice Guys, and if you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support and see another video like this in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, okay? And lastly, if you have not already, subscribe and turn on notifications. Alright, let's go. Dear Abby, I am a male reader with a complaint. Have you noticed that women hardly ever compliment men on anything? They expect men to compliment them, but never reciprocate. If you move furniture, take them out for a nice dinner, buy tickets to their favorite show, buy them a gift. They don't have enough manners or couth to say thank you or express appreciation. And getting a compliment is like pulling teeth from a great white shark while he's feeding. Don't women ever think, maybe I should say something to him instead of expecting him to say it to me? Where do they learn this behavior? Are they taught this growing up? Or do they just not cower or even realize? Shaking my head in New Jersey. Congratulations, dude, you just lowered my expectations for the entire state of New Jersey, and was already pretty low because of Snooki. I feel like I'm getting a bad deal here. You can only be with me if you're a man who has a car, makes 6 figures, and owns a nice house. Okay, but what are you bringing to the table? Free nuggies. Okay, while that comment is nice, you don't have standards that you can't meet yourself. And this just goes for everybody. Like, you can't walk into a room being an absolute dong and demand respect and people actually give it to you. Plot twist, Marila's a lesbian, and that's why she doesn't like any guys. Well, it would be true if she wasn't in awe with a super huge buff guy. She bees about not wanting to get married and all this, but in reality, she likes big guys. You can see she perks up more when they were introducing the sons the bigger they got. You could see her reaction as wanting to marry the strongest guy. So this movie isn't about independence, it's just a brat throwing a tantrum is all. Jesus Christ, that's a little strong, don't you think? Aw doesn't have to mean she actually wanted to marry him. Doesn't change the fact that she was super interested in the guy 300 times bigger than her. Maybe not marry him, but she 100% wanted to at least date him. You can be in awe without romantic interest, but yes, I guess the movie kind of insinuated that. Regardless, she wasn't explicitly against men, she just didn't want to lose her freedom. That's what she is upset about. And yes, she's kinda bratty about it, but acting out in fear of losing your freedom isn't a tantrum. True, but still her way of retaliating was stupid. I mean, she knew about the story that the sons wanted to change their fates, and one ended up as a bear, but she didn't think for a second that the person that asked if her fate wanted to be changed was the same one. You're angry because she didn't think things through like most teenagers? And dude, LOL, everyone stared at that big guy's size. Just because she did doesn't mean she's interested. Yeah, dude, come on. Like, I'm not into guys myself, but if a 7.5-foot tall dude walked into a room, people will notice. Also, you're thinking too much into the actual inner workings of the movie. I just want to enjoy it because it's a Disney movie. Or Pixar. Maybe it was a collaboration. I don't know. The one where the theory is that they're all connected. This reminds me of a time that I helped a random woman who approached me to find her way to a cafe she was looking for, and then her angry 6-foot-tall boyfriend showed up out of nowhere and said, "Don't talk to her, she's mine. Move before I flatten you." I simply responded with, "Excuse me, this beautiful lady asked me a question, and she has her own life. Maybe if you weren't so insecure, you wouldn't be so angry all the time." People around me started doing, "Oh," and then the woman said, "Scott, I'm leaving you. I found someone else." And then she kissed me in front of a cheering crowd. She ran away crying. We've been together 8 years now. Sure, right. Your definite selling point had to have been at the cheering crowd, dude. Most attractive women are attracted to a abusive men. Men see the behavior pattern and they choose to either steer clear of such insanity, or they might just understandably cave and give these women exactly what they want. Women decide what kind of men exist in society. It's through your bodies that life passes through and is generated. Thus, women are responsible for abusive men existing. Men have the choice of either giving you what you clearly want, which in this case is abuse, or stay away and not pass his gene on. The third option was patriarchy and refusing to let women choose their own husbands. But men have so graciously done away with that, and so the fabric of society is completely undone as a result. I'm all for equal rights, but this really sad seeing how reckless women are with it. Okay, look here, dingus, I can guarantee for a fact that no one has ever woken up hoping to get punched. I'm a good man that's tired of the game and BS. Women say they want a guy like me, only to do the opposite, and go for the good-looking BS artist that ultimately treats them like S. I would love to find one woman that isn't a four of it here. Most of the time, I ask myself, why do I have the huge heart of gold that I have, even when I got messed over a lot in the past, and sometimes last year? The nicest, sweeting, and caring guy that I am, that I'm willing to go out of my way for a ton of people, anybody and everybody, to give advice, try to help, be there for people, help out the homeless, even if it's a couple of dollars or whatnot, etc., or so on and so on. That at the end of the day, I ask myself the same question over again: why do I have this type of heart? Well, that all depends. Are you actually expecting to get something in return for helping a lot of people out? Like, dude, when you say that you have a big heart, are you the only person saying it to yourself, or are people actually saying you're a genuine person? Like, there's a pretty solid line between somebody over there saying, hey, that person is actually really good, and then you having a name tag that says, hey, I'm nice. I've decided, after all the constant B, I'm done with the whole trying to date B. If y'all can see how good of a person I am, then you can kiss my A. I honestly don't care. Getting to see women day in and day out get treated like complete scum, and yet you stay with them? I'm sorry, but you're an effing idiot. Look, dude, I can guarantee your rejection sucks, but it's not the end of the world and you don't need to be getting pissy about it. If you try to force something, it's more likely to mess up, so if something happens more naturally, it's more likely to stay together. White male seeking female in need of housing, $0. Oh joy, Craigslist, this already doesn't scream I have a cellar for you to stay in. Healthy, well-educated, professional, white male, looking for a woman to share an apartment and develop a relationship with. Rent is free for the right women. Would also be able to provide all support needed. Prefer non-smoker, no drugs. I am a very clean, decent-looking, well-educated professional who does not smoke or drink, no drugs, very gentle and easygoing. Am a very gentle guy and very respectful. I enjoy movies, traveling, day trips, dining out, concerts, biking, going to the park, have a stocky build, and am very clean cut. Please respond with a pic. Will reply right away. You know, it's kind of weird. I keep on forgetting Craigslist exists until they pop up on this subreddit, like every single time without fail. Why are you struggling with it? And why can't you tell anyone? Are you single or married? Because I don't have anyone I feel comfortable enough to talk to about it, and I'm single for now because of this, because I'm not gonna drag a person into my life while I'm dealing with this. You can talk to me about it if you want. I'm an open book and don't judge. So what do you think that you are? It's difficult to explain. I've known I was a lesbian since I was in elementary school and have identified publicly as such since I was 12. But over the past year, I've noticed an interest in a male friend, so it's really not a big deal, but I don't discuss these kind of things with family or friends because they either try to push their choices onto me or try to tell me what/who I am without my opinion. Oh, that's really neat. Is your interest in him S? That makes sense. Most families do that, sadly. So, have you ever dated or slept with a guy? Nah, it's not S. And no, like I said, I've publicly identified as a lesbian since I was 12, so obviously I wouldn't date or sleep with a guy. Okay, gotcha. I mean, you could. Just because you sleep with someone doesn't make you that orientation. So are you thinking about sleeping with guys? Nope. Would you rather like to see my dong just for fun? I'd rather gouge my own eyes out with a rusty melon baller. Wait a minute, what does that tool look like? Oh, jeez. LOL. F you, butch lesbo. Effing C-F-U-B. That's how you treat me for being nice and listening? You're effed up. Go to heck, a-hole. Yeah, definitely it was you being nice when you asked her, hey, would you like to see my pecker? Yeah, here's the thing. I can guarantee you, anybody that spouts this kind of stuff of like, hey, would you like to see my dong? You couldn't even take the regulator off of Ant-Man's suit, strap that to a microscope, go subatomic, and still not be able to see that. It's so crazy, because I don't care. I'm that typical good guy, but no, that's not what they want. I constantly write paragraphs explaining how I'm competent, and all my homies cheat but have girls, never get any likes, and I'm not after those, but it shows. Girls don't want this. I get constantly made fun of, belittled, that and that, for just trying to ask a girl out to dinner. Always get hit with an ew look, or instantly walked away, or the typical I have a boyfriend. All my homies cheat. Blank, I just watched my roommate do not a single thing for her on V-Day, and got some head and pee. It's a joke, sorry, but it's a joke. I have so much love to give, but not one person can hit me up. And yeah, I seem crazy, but I'm going crazy because it's been 8 blanking years since someone gave me a blank chance, so sorry. Wait a minute, so let me get this straight. You've had 8 years to think about this over and you still haven't figured out why people don't like you? Come on, what is going on? Blah, blah, blah. Swile right, get to know me, and then we can do all of the fun, cute date ass. Or swipe left, and the next guy will catfish you. He will show up looking like Skinny Pete from Breaking Bad, but a little more, I probably can't say that, mathy. He will take you on a date to 7-Eleven for Slurpees. Dude, 7-Eleven Slurpees are awesome. My favorite's very much the Coca-Cola one. Like seriously, this guy seems like the type of dude where his dating definition is only the romantic stuff and wouldn't be stuff like movies or go-karting or Dave & Buster's. Like seriously, dude, learn how to have fun. Plus also, I might not have much experience with Bumble, which is the app that this is on, but I'm pretty certain you don't want to shoo away people if the women have to be the ones who initiate the conversation when you match in order for you to actually have a conversation. I don't have much experience myself. I'm not a Bumble expert nor their administrative system, but I'm just saying. Sorry, I just don't know you very well, but if you need help with Lesson 5 bonus assignment, I could help, or there is an SI session tomorrow at 1 p.m. No, I wanted to reach out and get to know you. I saw your profile picture and had you and a pit bull, and your intro on Blackboard was really interesting. My dad was also Navy. Are you wait a minute, this isn't a college course discussion page? No, like seriously, I also use Blackboard for my classes. This is the dude's just outing himself as stupid to the whole class. Yeah, that's my rescue, and cool, and I have a boyfriend. Now darn, you just had to go and say it, didn't you? Let me guess, is he white? I'm sorry, I don't think his race matters. 'Cause you Asian chicks are always chasing after white guys. Did you know interracial couples don't last? A lot of divorces and breakups happen between interracial couples. So is he white? You there? No idea where you got those statistics, but I'm not comfortable sharing any information about my personal life. Thanks. LOL. If you weren't comfortable sharing your life, maybe take down that intro you wrote on Blackboard, dummy. And the statistics are true. Numbers don't lie. Look it up, especially between whites and Asians. Asian girls are always chasing after white guys because you think you are too good for anyone else. Asian women are also the most likely to be in an abusive relationship than any other race. These are real-world facts. No way around it. Asian women are also super submissive, and white guys are known to be abusers. Cool story, I'll keep that in mind. LOL, have fun with your abusive white boyfriend. Maybe one day, when you have some more self-respect, you'll see how much you missed out with other guys, and maybe stick to your own race who will understand you better. It's sad to see Asian women not going for their own race and chase after abusers. But I hope you gain enough self-respect. No good guy wants to be with someone who doesn't respect themselves. It's a huge turn-off. Hey Dingbat, did you bring enough stupidity to share with the rest of the class? Oh Jesus, you brought enough for multiple campuses. And with that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see another video like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, get the talkings going, and if you have not already, subscribe and turn on notifications. I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.